Hello everybody, I am Lisbeth and welcome to episode 51 of my Oxygen Uncleared Let's Play series. Where you going, Camille? Ah yes, building that. Very nice. Well, today I have done a bit between episodes, cleaning up and whatnot. You can see all the sour gas has gone from down here, and a lot of this carbon dioxide, and I've been slowly shifting this wall across, and this is all full of sour gas. Now, this did work. It really did work. I'm just clearing out a bit more of this gas, of course, because otherwise it's not running very well. Yeah, because this obviously needs to be full of steam. So as soon as all the sour gas is gone from this level and steam starts seeping in again, we'll be pretty well off. Now, as for vacuuming in here out, we're doing quite well in my opinion. Getting there, slow but surely. And once we get up to the polluted oxygen up here, it'll go a lot quicker because we've got the polluted oxygen layer, and then there's the oxygen layer here, and then after that, it's all a lot thinner, because of just how the gas is all stacked. So there's a lot less gas up the top here than there is down the bottom. And if you remember, the steam used to come all the way up to here, so we're slowly getting there. Oh boy, that's patchwork, alright. Now, for today, what are we doing? That's a very good question. Was there anything else that I've done in between episodes? I don't think so. Everything's running pretty well. We're, borderline on petrol once more. Merely because I've been doing a lot of building, so they haven't been repairing this down here. Plus, I, ran these out of water. But we're getting there. I was trying to run this down a bit so that the steam could seep in over the top. But we'll get them running again. And I filled up this up the top here so that there's this little chimney, like I said there would be for the gas pump. So once up this top layer is natural gas, we'll be back on the natural gas again, which is very good. Now, I was hoping to have this running, but honestly, I would have spent too much time vacuuming this out to get into it. So let's work on something else for a little bit, and then by the time we come back, hopefully it'll be all good. Hopefully that noise comes out. I'm very sorry if this is a bit off audio-wise. Let's get to work on this a bit more. Hey, doesn't that sound good? Now I am putting in a double layer of tiles down here, because I want to reduce the amount of heat that the rocket platform puts in down here. And I will of course have to put in and yeah, this is all full. Haha. Oh boy. Deconstruct these, and let's start putting some ladders across here so that they can start building, hey? 2, 3, 4, and they can dig below themselves, so let's go for something like that. Bye! There we go. Which means we can also deconstruct, say, that, whoops, let's deconstruct that one, and just buildings to there, like that. Now that probably means I can get rid of this as well. And that. Now this rocket's probably, pointless to keep around as well, although I suppose if we go inside, I've cleaned it all out, we can probably start doing some, you know, how tall are they, those telescopes? I can just shove it in the corner, can't I? Like that. Probably want to destroy these. Yeah, so I'll probably use this one to start off our research, and then we can switch to the petrol rocket. So let's get this all full of, say, beds and bathrooms, etc. Nope. That's what we want. Pop it back there again, because I thought that worked out quite well, as well as the hand sanitizer. I thought that also worked out quite well. As for beds and stuff, are we only going to take one person with us, or should we put 2 in there? That might make it a bit quicker, because then one only has to worry about, you know, power, etc. Although I could put a... Could I squeeze, say, a solar panel module? No, I can't, because then I'd need a battery module. Now that would be useful for the big rocket. Alright, so let's just do power how we were before, and we can worry about something a bit better later on. I probably don't want to make that out of copper. Just because I have lead, why not use it? Alright, and let's get some power wires in here. And I'll get good at this one day. Now, of course, it is pretty toasty in here because... we'll put the food up here. Because the oxygen's come straight from the... thingy. What's it called? The oxygen production. Remove these, all of these, and we'll have 2 ladder beds stacked up on top of each other here. Actually, we'll put the second one and the first one. Bathrooms down the bottom. And that should be about it, I suppose. Actually, we can put... You know what? Let's clear everything out first, and then I will start making decisions. And I should probably... No, we'll leave it there. Alright, hopefully someone will come in. Yes. Very nice. Sweep all that up, please. Alright. Alright. Bathroom. Actually, let's go beds first. So, furniture... Good, ladder beds are here. I think if I put the ladder beds up top, that'll minimize their complaints about... if they're asleep in the bed and someone climbs up the bed whilst they're on it, they get that restless debuff. Let's squeeze that in there, and again with the hand sanitizer. So there is 2 slots there. And as usual, I think decor actually matters a little bit more in here than typical, because, what actually affects decor? Total 0, but the windows give extra. The rocket gives extra. Huh. Who would have thought? Everything in the rocket gives extra. Except for this stuff, of course. Righto. We'll need a... now, the reason I actually put them there was so that I could make it a room. Because if they've got the rooms, then they'll get the room buff, right? We can make that a door there. What counts towards a bedroom? Barracks, sorry. 12 tiles. So that's 4, 8, so we need an extra 4 there to make the 12. Alright. That's fair enough. So what what is useful that we can put in there? What does a latrine need? Sorry, yeah. 12 tiles as well. Boo. I could put... Actually, that's a good idea. Furniture. Mess tables. Maybe if I... Yep, 2 there. And then we can have another door there. And there? Will that work? I think it will. And then we'll need... All we need after that is like power and the somewhere to store food, and so let's make this one wider. And we want ladders here? No. No, it's 3 tall, isn't it? Rocketry, let's see. Telescope. Up here. That's 3 wide. And all we need is battery and power. What will this room be? No industrial machinery. Well, then I suppose that would just be a barracks? Because I don't think the mess hall overwrites the barracks, does it? Although a mess hall is more important than a barracks, because it gives 3 morale, rather than the 1 for the barracks. And the latrine only gives 1 as well. So look, let's make this... And now here's an important question. Plumbing. Can this go off the ground? No, it must be built in a corner. Okay, fair enough. So then let's pop those 2 down there. Oh, though that probably counts as industrial machinery. I'd rather have the mess hall than the barracks. So then do I put... Here's... That gets them up. Cancel those. Move them over. And it needs a minimum of 12. That's 10. And that there would be the 12. Is that industrial machinery? What counts as industrial machinery? Let's find out. Here we go. Industrial machinery. A manual generator is... But the battery is not. Don't threaten me with a good time. Very well then. I cannot be stopped. 4, 8, 12. Yes, that's very good. Actually, pop the battery in the corner. Yeah. Because that doesn't count as industrial machinery, apparently. And then we can have the fridge up there as well. Let's get him started, because I'm pretty confident on this. Then we need furniture. 2 mess tables. Power wire. Like that. I should actually probably... I'm a genius. Something like that. And then where do we put the power? Here? I mean, makes sense. Let's get all this in. That needs to be left only, and we can disable it for now. And the bleach stone can probably stay right there. I'll produce power right there. Manual generator there. And the wire, very nice. And we can just have some nice looking furniture around the rest of it. That can go there. We can't put one there, but we can put a statue or two. Alright, I think that'll work out really well. That's what tiny bleachstone looks like, and that's what big bleachstone looks like. I thought it was just resized, to be honest. Does that need another tile there? I mean, if it does, that's no skin off my teeth, because it's already taking up the space and nothing can go there. Yeah, see, the beds bounce when someone climbs up it. Alright, let's get all this built. We'll put some statues in. We can have another piece of art there. And one more right there. And it's going to be the nicest looking rocket that I can conceivably think of. That and that. Very nice. And actually we can put another one right there. Alright, let's get all this built. Now, plumbing. What I do need is to... Oh, I can hide that in the wall. That's very nice. I need to get as much water in here as possible. For the bathroom. But it ejects wastewater out here, so it doesn't matter too much. Alright, that looks very good. And we're going. Alright, let's get all that built up in there, and then we can start sending them off on exciting missions. And the last thing we need... Okay, we've got oxygen coming in. That needs to really be... I don't know. I don't think it matters if we put the wrong thing in here. Yeah, it doesn't damage it. Okay, that's good. And we're not pumping out waste. Okay, what's going on down here? Let's hook these back up because we need to be getting rid of that. How much? Yeah, let's do that as well. Something like that. Alright, let's get all this stuff built up. And then we can get them out and exploring space, hey? Go, Ashcan! I also need to disable this building. Alright, so that'll get us water in here. Let's get water on the outside as well. Oh, we're sorted. Very nice. Yep, something like that. Let's just stop that there. And make sure that's not too much, because I don't want it breaking the pipes up here. I don't think that'll happen. Cheeky little bugger paints himself. Alright, let's get all this in. I'll be back in just a second. Alright. I know I just said that I'll be back once this is all done, but that was like a minute ago, and I reached 1500 cycles and I have a log entry. So like for reference, this is by and far my oldest base. Let's take the gold amalgam first, and now we get to see what they say. I wonder if my rats ever made it onto the asteroid. I hope they're eating well. There you go. Alright, we're just having a few little issues with the ladder beds here. I'm not sure if they have to be squashed up against a wall. Supposed to be under furniture. Medicine... oh well. Let's see. No. I straight up just want the furniture page, please. Give me furniture. Alright. Oh no. Oh no, why is the wiki so... Alright, let's just search for ladder. Plastic ladder, plastic ladder. I want the ladder bed. Nope, okay, fine. Oh my god. Okay, look, DuckDuckGo is great and all, but sometimes it's just not. Ladder bed. Stack on top of itself. Must be placed. No. I don't know what its worry is. I suppose if we put a ladder there and find out? Missing tile. Does that mean they have to be placed on the ground? Alright, let's just deconstruct them and see. So if we put them here, that's fine. I suppose that's it. They just have to be on the ground and then on top of another. That's alright. We'll pop another ladder there. We're going to pop that sculpting block back. And then all we need is, I suppose, just a smidge of crown molding. And we're good to go. Now that can be set to open. And then we are really good to go. So I'll get them to charge this up, then we can fill it up with food, and we will be off. Now let's check downstairs to make sure this is operating just fine, which it is. And how's all this going? We're starting to get there. See, look, this is down to 95. So I think we're not quite at the point where we can start. I should put a gas pump down here, actually, and start pumping it out, but I'm hoping that as this fills up with water, it'll force the sour gas out. Can we just have that open? I'm just going to leave that open for a while. Now, how much water's in here? 500. Let's just snip that for a hot second. There we go. Alright. Not bad, I'm glad that's working. Let's come back up here and check inside the rocket once more. And we're just about good to go. Ashcan will hopefully get up here pretty quickly. He's sleeping. Alright. And that will have us... now we also want to sweep this stuff up. And once this is full, we ought to fill this up with food. What do we have? Now, I do like using the rockets as a way to get rid of, like, the icky food that no one wants to eat. Let's come back out here for a second. How much food do we have? A reasonable amount. We can put surf and turf in there, though. And we do want to reduce this to, say, 10 kilograms. And they can put surf and turf in there as well. Alright, let's get this filled up. We're taking Ellie and Ren. Ren does a reasonable amount back on the rocket, but I do feel like he's one of the less useful duplicants on the ground. So we'll get this all filled up. We have 11,000 calories, which is nice. And we're going to change our destination. How far can we go? 5 tiles? So let's go... Well, let's keep researching out this way, I suppose. And we'll go to here. So we can... let's check the map. So 2 tiles out. That allows us to research 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that'll get us out to here, which will be quite nice. Now, obviously, the next step after that would actually be to land and start up little colonies on some other planets. Now, this one I think would actually be the easiest. If we come back here, for starters, we're already set up. We've got power, you know, we've got the ethanol, and we've got the crude oil down here, and I know that this place typically has, if we oversee it again... Oh, it doesn't. I was going to say a actual proper volcano, but it doesn't. But this definitely does. Look at that. It's got a minor volcano, all sorts of stuff. But let's just come back here for now. And see how we're going. Nearly got this all filled up. Make this a higher priority. Alright. And then we'll be good to go. Now, are Ren and Ellie on separate schedules? Is what I want to know. Has that got... Yes, it's got bleachstone. Now let's really quickly room... Oh yeah, that's a mess hall. Look at that. Fantastic. And we're good on food. Okay. That's all gone. Very nice. And that can be swept. Alright. We are super duper good on food. Let's quickly check what this printable is, and then we'll be off and researching. Alright. and schedule first. Ren's on this one and Ellie's on this opposite one. Perfect. That's very good. Okay. Let's get them going, huh? Let's open this up. Actually, no we won't. Haha, I lied. There's a meteor shower. Well, we'll get going once the meteor shower's over, I suppose. But all of this is now built up as well, so we can get them sweeping this, and we'll have to remove some of these. That's still covered. Okay, we're gonna have to deconstruct this here, which is fine. It barely gets used, and it's definitely not gonna get used once we're going. Okay. The asteroids have stopped, so let's get this open. I've been dumping ethanol up here. I thought it would have frozen by now, but I suppose it's not quite that cold. Nice, okay. And we're going to change this to crew. And then we're going to get going, I think. Can we yet build this? No. So we straight up need 35. And we need steel. Alright, well they can make some steel whilst we're waiting. Let's go down and queue some up. Let's go 50, because we've got the iron for it. Look, we got 13 ton of iron. And I'm fairly certain we have the lime and... yeah, we do. Definitely do. Very good. Alright then. Crew's coming. Here's Ren. And he's asleep. Okay, let's make that for Ren. And you can unequip the suit. And we're going to enable building. And we're also, whilst he's in here, we can send a few more packets of water this way. Say like... that many I think will be enough. And hopefully Ellie will be up here shortly, and then we can get them going. There she is. Unequipped suit. Let's go. Alright everyone, this is it. We're beginning the space age for realsies now. Now, Ellie's gonna get on the researching. We're not going all that far, remember? We're only coming out to here. And Ellie's already on it. Look at that. Oh. So some of these we know have... that's very interesting. Ah, so that's where she's researching what's... I wonder what that means. Let's see if there's a... let's see what research I can do. Telescope base game, telescope spaced out. And let's have a look at the star map as well. Even through a window tile, yep, that's fine, so it works right there. And are we at our destination yet? No, we're not, we're still there. But Ellie's already doing a fantastic job. The Spacefarer module... within a 3 hex range of the rocket, but only short voyages are needed, yes. Now let's have a look at the star map. This article is a stub. Fantastic. Okay, hexes are revealed in 2 stages. Half explored has question marks where a POI or planetoid exist. Okay, so that seems to be these 2. Still, we want to research all of these. However, telescopes can be used from inside spacefarer modules. There is also a way to travel on an unexplored hex by using a cartographic module. It will not reveal adjacent hexes though. Hexes covered by the circle are in orbit. Okay, so we've got this one asteroid cluster here, which is a sandy ore field, which will provide us with these items. We'll have to go there at some point because, oh look, there's 3 more things. So I think we'll go out this way next because that'll be the easiest one to access. Because we can just come to here or here and research that area. Everything's going okay in here? Yes. Now, how are things going back home? How's our thing down here going? I think they're back to running on normal now. That is set to natural gas, right? Yes. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's just my petrol warning system. And what it is at the moment is we're not producing enough petrol. Yeah, look at that. Some of that's condensed. Okay, we can now disable this. The reason this one here isn't running is because... Ooh, that would have been a good idea. Oh, I'm silly. So what I should have done is rather than make this pit so deep, I should have had it up to here, dumped the water in with the thermo aqua tuner, and then pumped it out. Yeah, no one ever said I was smart. That's alright. We're getting there. We can do a few little bits of maintenance around the base as well. Alright, back to the star map. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it looks like Ellie's all done now. Yes, we're... What a weird bug. Alright. Where can we go? If I go to there, then it's still 2 tiles back. What if we just go across 1? And let Ellie do some researching at the next one over. And then we'll go back home. That sounds good to me? No, apparently not. Oh no, we're still traveling. That's fine. It does take a little while to go places, doesn't it? I love the dumb little legs, like, kicking around. And I do believe both of them... Oh, no, only Ellie can research. But that's alright, and they're not getting stressed up here, which is very good. Yes, their morale is still up. I think that's because they've got good food and this mess hall. So are we still not quite there yet? Yeah, not quite. 0.3 cycles. Alright, let's go home and see how things are running. On buildings, yes. Alright, very nice. Honestly, I would have thought this sulfur had evaporated by now. Oh man. This is all just gonna fill up with... Oh man. Well, at least once I get in here and I start solidifying this, that's a bunch of free copper and aluminium. Although I suppose it's overpressurized, or it will shortly. How did magma get up there? These are cooling down by the looks of it though. I could start building this down here too. Alright. Are they back to... Are they there yet? Not quite. Really? There they are. Alright, so now Ellie can research these ones. And then we can send her back home. We can send them both back home. At least I don't need the chlorine. Aren't we lucky on that front? Alright, how's this going? We're getting there. We're down to grams at the bottom here. It might be worthwhile, I think, snipping this wire again. So what I had done is I had this turned off so that there would be two... Oh yes, we're going. This is going well. Definitely, I think, though, put some gas pipes in here. Something like that. That can go, that can go. Let's see how we're doing on automation. We will, of course, need to... Right, there's fine. We're on lead, yes. Oh, it's cobalt. And then we need power. There we go. So they'll get that going. We can deconstruct the... power. And gas. Like that, and that can be deconstructed as well. And then they'll just have to sweep everything up once we get there. So now that we've got all three of these running again, we will definitely have enough oil. Let's see how Ellie's going on that star map. She should just about be done, shouldn't she? Oh yeah, she's done. Alright, back home again. And let's just, well, we've got a little bit to wait for them to come back. So let's wait until they're back, and then I'll bring you guys back in when we start heading back out to space again. So next time we will go... Come on, give me the star map. We'll go down this way, so we can go out 1, 2, 3 tiles? If we go out 3, can I get back? No, I don't think so. But still, we can go out 2 tiles to here and research 1, 2, 3 out, so that'll definitely find out what this is. Would that reach that? I don't know. But we are getting close to where we will start needing a bigger rocket. Of course, we can come and land on Stinkina here, and refill and do searching from there, and that might be a good plan. Let's see what we've got. Take the fish. We have so many fish. Look at all our fish. That's why this door and this door is shut, otherwise they flop over here. One moment, one moment. They always take so long to load in. The game takes a good time to think about it. Yes, so we'll come down here and research out this way, but we're just about at the limit for what we can reach immediately in the rocket. So we can then come to Stinkina and research the 3 out from there, naturally, and then we can do all the research around it. But we'll find out in a second how that goes. Yeah, and this is what I mean, we're wasting so much food here. But we'll sort that out, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Alright, can we now build... No, so I still have to... Should probably start removing these. Nope, we just want buildings. Now, how are they going? Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Here we go, we're back at it. Everything's going quite well, I think. Let's have a look how they're doing. We're researching out here. Oh, look, there's 2 side by side. So perhaps we'll be able to 1, 2, 3. No, we'll just be able to see this one, but I don't think we'll be able to see this one until we can get to Grosista over here. What's on this? Oh, that's a lot of... Ooh, renewable iron. That's nice to see. And the radioactive biome. I think this one's radioactive as well, though. How are they doing? It's Ren going bloop 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 bloop. Perhaps they'll be able to. 2, 3. They'll definitely be able to find out what this one is at least. So we're up to here, I think. Yes, now we're moving across to this one. So we'll get to see this one, I think, as well. That's alright, though. But everything's going well back home, as mentioned. And I am moving the rocket down 1 tile, because it did seem like there were some issues. Oh. We're there? Right, we're here. Now we'll get to see what's in this tile, hopefully. And hopefully it'll be something exciting and useful. Let's have a look at the page on the spaced out star map. So what we're super duper looking for are things like isoresin and fullerene, I think, are the 2. What's this? An organic mass field. So that provides us with slime, algae, dirt, and polluted oxygen. And an artifact. Oh wow, there's a bunch of stuff over here. Is that really? Have we actually really reached the edge of it already? Alright, yeah, so I think going this way will be the next port of call. I might just have to... nope, that didn't work at all. I was going to say, let me zoom out a bit more. Alright, so, here's my stitched together drawing of my 4 screenshots. We've got, obviously, home, and that's the asteroid we've been to, so, and these are the other 2. So this one down here I can get to through a teleporter. So I could send a duplicate there on their own if I wanted to, but I'm, like, it's pointless at this, like, I'm not going to do it. So the green ring is what we can see from our home asteroid. And then if I turn this layer here on, this is what I can see with the carbon dioxide rocket. I'm yet to find out how far I can reach with a petrol rocket, but I'd wager it's a fair bit further. And I'm hoping that we'll find somewhere within this sort of vicinity a, you know, another planet, so that we can, you know, research further off it. But that being said, let's turn this layer back off. If I turn these 3 on, this is how far I can see just with the planet, you know, the telescope on the planet. That's how far we can see. So I can see these 2 here, and I don't know if there's anything tucked away out in these ones. So this is definitely the right way to go. We'll go to this planet and we'll see what's happening in the immediate area, and then we can start going out from there. And this one will be a good one too, because we know there's something here, whether it's a planet or another one of these asteroid fields. It's worth going to and checking out. Now, let's turn those off so things don't get confusing. I could have just turned the whole folder off. Here is our range for carbon dioxide rocket, and that is the range for the carbon dioxide rocket off of this first planet here. Now, if we count all 3 of those planets, that's a fairly good chunk of the map. If we find one more planet out here, like one of these 2, that'll be reasonably close. Actually, let's find out how far that is. Say that one there's a planet, like we'll be able to see that much. If that one there's a planet, we'll get that much more. So either one of those will be really good spots to have a planet. Same for down here. We'll get all the way to the edge of the map if that's the case. So we can, yeah, see quite a fair ways. But this is definitely where we're going first to find out what's here. And then we can start looking down this way. With luck, we'll find another planet off here. Now, as for actual tiles and where we're going, I think I'll sort that out next episode. But this is a good first step as to where we're going. So now let's jump back into the game. And we're done. Well, let's go back home, I suppose. Although we could move them across 1 tile, I don't think it's worth it. So we'll just come back, and we are having Ah, now can we build... We still cannot build our rocket. Is that these blocking it? Let's see. It might be these ladders too. So let's find out what it is. We'll get rid of all of these ladders. Now, I do believe it's free, yeah, there. So that's 36 tiles now. It was 35 when it was one higher. Oh, and I have a printable. Sure, I'll take a pufflet. Alright, so we are super duper close now to having a petroleum rocket, which will give us a larger distance. And then once we have access to even just a teeny weeniest bit of fullerene, etc., let's get rid of that and that one, because I'm making sure this is all nice and clear, just to find, aha! We've got it. So we can now have a petroleum rocket. So these, the hydrogen and liquid oxygen will give us a better range? No. Same height restrictions, but are faster. So potential range is 0.09, and that's 0.15. Yeah, so it seems like this can go further as well. But either way, we'll start off with a large petroleum engine. Let's get these all... No, come back. Camille. Go back and break this. Nope, someone else is going to do it. Alright, let's open up these doors as well. Now, what do we want to put on top of here? So if I put a battery... So at the moment, we don't care about resource gathering. Really what matters is... These guys aren't back yet. Ha ha ha. Half a cycle. Alright. Hopefully the, now that was my petrol down the bottom. We are gathering petrol. That's broken. Alright, get that done. The Artemis is back. So we can close this. Alright, very nice. And I think that's the last journey for today. Let's just jump inside. And they can put their Atmo suit on. Ellie gets one. And Ren gets the other. And we'll bump that down to a 1 there. And we're back to all. Now let me come back downstairs, make sure that they've all got their beds back. Once Ellie's out, she can have one, and then Ren gets the other. As soon as he's outside, you know. Oh, we have so many puffs hanging around now. Yikes. He'll be out in any second. But yeah, so that would have been the last journey for us today. So tomorrow we can start... Now, how much does this carry? That's what I was really wondering about. And it reports its thrust as a... that's very interesting. Alright, let's give Turner his bed back. No, it wasn't Turner. Oh dear, it was Ren. Oh well, Ren can have this one. There we go. Yes, okay, I'm very pleased with that. We have begun our research, and I will give you guys a little proper view of the star map here, so you can see what we're... how we're going to proceed with this. So we'll head over to... Was it Grosista? Stinkina. Whichever that first one was. Why do I have an empty bed? Why do I have 2 empty beds? Oh, because these 2 at the top were taken. Right, that's fine, that's fine. As a matter of fact, we'll give that to Ellie, so these 2 stay empty. Yes, so next episode we're going to start sending them out with the petrol engine, and we'll send another duplicate, a single one, across to Stinkina here. Then we will defrost our friend here, which will allow us to have 2 duplicates here, so we can establish this a bit better, and we can run research out of this planet, which will allow us to see a bit around here, and then come out this way and, you know, have a squiz at this edge of the map. And we will also be able to get into petrol engines here, because of course we have our oil here, and we'll be able to get into that really, really quickly, because this is a much safer planet. Like, yeah, this is a bit toasty and all, but none of it's over 100 degrees. I can just tear through this planet. It'll be quite easy, and cooling will be super duper easy as well. As a matter of fact, it might be prudent to move the base down here, where the heat is a bit, you know, nicer. So we can set up a nice little colony on this planet and do quite well. And we can dig through here and have them, they can have sleet wheat for a meal. Look how much sleet wheat's in there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we can, this will be a fantastic planet to be on. So we'll come here and we'll do research of this, and we can have a bit of a look at the map here. That's home over there, by the way. The maps are side by side. So there's clearly something squished in here. Now what exactly are those, I wonder? Ah, these over here, of course. So, yeah, there's an extra planet squished in here. They stick the maps side by side, I think, for a loading thing. But yes, that's super exciting. Yeah, so tomorrow, get into rockets a bit better, set up that new base. But until then, that's all I've got time for today. So thank you very much for being here, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed it. And until the next one, take care. Bye.